Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
Today we are headed to Disney Springs to D-Luxe Burger. We have not been here in, gosh, I think the last time we were here was in 2018.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute.
I think you're right. It's actually a really good place. So we remember it's a good place. Not the healthiest place in the world, just to be honest with you. It's just burgers, fried sides, onion rings. Do they even have a salad there?
Pretty excited about the onion rings, I'm not gonna lie.
The onion rings are pretty good.
There is not a salad, but there is an assortment of shakes.
Adding to the healthy factor that we are going for.
To include a St. Patty's Day shake that is vanilla gelato blended with dark caramel sauce, Irish cream syrup, and toasted marshmallow syrup topped with whipped cream, caramel, and green sprinkles.
I don't know about that. Anyway, so they've got a whole range of burgers. They've got bacon cheeseburger. They got regular cheeseburger. They've got specialty burgers like a banh mi burger. They've got a bacon and blue burger, blue cheeseburger thing. They've got a barbecue burger. They got a plant-based burger. They got a chicken sandwich. Lots of different burger sandwichy things.
Yeah, and shakes.
And shakes. I don't know that I'll be getting a shake. Are you getting a shake?
I don't know, but maybe we can talk Aiden into getting one because we're taking him with us. So if I could just have a sip of a shake, I'd be happy.
Yep. Jennings is unfortunately at school because we are doing this for a late lunch. So are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
That's really good. It's very caramely, but it's good. It kind of tastes like a frappuccino.
All right, so we have arrived here at D-Luxe Burger. We ordered, this is the first thing that came out, but we got some onion rings. I got the buffalo chicken sandwich. Dan got the plant-based burger, and Aiden is trying the banh mi burger, which is for like the Celebrate Women's History Month. It's like a specialty item that's not here all the time, but it looks really tasty. Oh, that is good. This is also the specialty shake. It's the St. Patrick's Day shake, and it's good. It's he's right. It's very caramely, but it's smooth, and it's, you know, I wish that it would be mint. That would have made it even better instead of the caramely, more St. Patrick's Day-y.
This is the banh mi burger. It has pork belly, slaw. It looks delicious. It is a limited time burger for Women's History Month. It's really good. It's sweet. It's really sweet. The pork belly, really nice, really soft, and the slaw is really good too.
The sandwiches or burgers are sans sides, right? So little pricey for the burger, but the sides themselves are huge. We're all sharing this side of onion rings, and they've got different sauces. So we've got a truffle aioli, we've got a garlic ranch, and then finally a chipotle mayo, and then of course you've got your ketchup if you would rather. So let's try the onion rings first. I'm gonna try the garlic ranch. The crispiness of the onion rings and the breading is perfect. They're not soggy, they are not wilty, they are fantastic. The garlic aioli is really good. Let's try the truffle. No, the garlic ranch is pretty good. Let's try the truffle aioli. I'm not a huge fan of like really overly truffle-y things, but quite tasty. Finally, we have the plant-based burger here. Plant-based cheese. We'll see. Not my favorite.
I got the buffalo chicken sandwich. It's got like blue cheese and bacon on it. It's a lot for one big bite. The chicken is pretty good. It may be a little borderline dry. I'm interested to kind of dive in and get into it a little bit more. but the blue cheese with whatever sauce they have on there is a nice balance for the flavors. So, I don't know, jury's still out. All right, we are going to finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
Before we get into this, if you are looking to plan your next magical vacation, whether it to be a Disney destination, Universal, cruise lines, or all-inclusive resorts, contact us over at Fantastical Vacations. We would love to help. I have thoughts.
Yeah, this is it's not as good as I remember, to be honest with you. D-Luxe Burger, it's in the heart of Disney Springs. I think actually the one good thing about this place is that if it's not super packed, it's fast. You can mobile order and it's in the middle of Disney Springs. And if you just want like a fast burger and you don't mind overpaying for it, knock yourself out.
Yeah. So let's start with Ambiance because we went at like 3 in the afternoon, so it was lovely. There was hardly anyone there. But what I really love about this place is that there is kind of a front sitting area that I think could probably get crowded. But if you go to the back room, there was no one in there. And then there's this entire like deck patio area around the outside if you want to sit outside. So as far as seating goes and the options, they have a lot of really good ones. So
that's not even all. They had umbrellas out front, like tables with umbrellas out front. So you could like sit in the sun, you could sit outside in the shade, you could sit inside in one of those 2 dining rooms. The seating was great, actually.
It really was. And like I said, it wasn't busy whenever we went, so I suppose it probably could get loud, but really, all in all, like they did a great job as far as the ambiance goes. So we rated that a 4.
Let's talk about theming. There's not a whole lot of theming. It's kind of themed. It feels more like kind of Southwest,
like a ranch.
Like ranchy, yeah.
We're in the middle of watching Yellowstone right now, and I was
Maybe
thinking,
that's just us.
I was like, oh, this feels like if Yellowstone, if the Duttons owned a burger joint.
There's like raw wood in there, and it's a good feel. Like I wouldn't say I was hit over the head with any like one particular theming, but it was decorated well in there.
I liked these cute little tables that they had with 2 seats, and the seats were like kind of the over-the-top leather seating. I thought that was kind of a neat touch. And then there was like a light coming down from the ceiling that was it was a railroad tie with like wrapped Edison wire, like with little Edison bulbs. So there was like some cool, like kind of ranchy feel type things.
Yeah. So we gave it a 3.5.
Yep.
Service. I don't know why I said that because I didn't talk to anyone.
So I was gonna mobile order anyway. I had some issues with that user error, not the app or anything else. But so I ended up going up to the counter and ordering, and she was fine. She wasn't overly friendly, but and then the person that brought us our food was fine. So we just it was just straight up average. There was nothing over the top.
I do like the fact that you can mobile order. I said that, you know, as like that was kind of like the big thing is that it's like quick and mobile order is center of Disney Springs, and you don't have to like worry about dining reservations or anything like that. But they do give you like a little pager, and so they will bring you. So used to you had to go up and pick up your meal like when they paged you, but maybe because it wasn't super busy, they were bringing it to the tables. Anyway, so the pager didn't go off. Like the guy was just walking around. He asked us once what our pager number was, and the food that he had wasn't for us. And then he came back, he remembered it, and he brought us our food. So I'm not really sure if they continue that, because the last time we went here years ago, you did have to go up. And there are signs like if you mobile order, once your mobile order goes off on your phone, like you go up and you stand in front of the counter and they hand you your food. So I'm not quite sure if that's like a permanent thing, but it was nice. I liked it. So I guess maybe if they can't find you, they page you and they call you back up to the counter.
Maybe.
Anyway, we cleaned up our own trash and tray and everything, but there was, receptacles right there. It was clean inside. I did. So there's no restrooms inside, and I guess I looked like I was lost because I walked around the corner and I thought where I thought a restroom would be, and a cast member or a D-Luxe Burger employee said, "Hey, can I help you?" And I was like, "Restroom?" She's like,
poor little lost person.
Yeah. She's like, "Go outside, take a left, go through the gate, take another left, go across the pathway, and it's out there." I'm like, "Got it." So it's so if you need to use a restroom, it's like a Disney Springs restroom. It's not a D-Luxe Burger restroom, but it's a quick service place. So
yeah, gave service a 3.
3. let's talk about food for a second. This is where it really loses me because I remember the burgers being so good. And to be fair, Aiden really enjoyed his burger. But when we go with the kids, we do like to kind of spread out the selections. And so we don't all like to get the same thing because that's not great for a dining review. And honestly, I like plant-based things. We eat a lot of plant-based stuff. In fact, when we make burgers here at the house, which we'll do 2 or 3 times a month, probably 2/3 of those, so like 2 out of every 3 times, they are plant-based burgers. And we do like black bean burgers. I mean, we'll do like actual beef burgers occasionally, but we like plant-based stuff. Anyway, my burger, plant-based burger, was not good at all. It tasted closer to Spam than it did an actual burger. You tried it. It was super weird. I don't know if they didn't cook it long enough. I mean, it was warm, but it didn't have any char on it. It looked like a Spam patty, and it kind of tasted like a Spam patty. There was not any burger flavoring. So I coated the thing in ketchup and I ate it anyway.
Here's being in the Army.
I mean, I was hungry and it was a $13.50 burger. So, but Aiden really, really enjoyed his burger. I think my recommendation is don't get the plant-based burger. If you go here, just get a burger. So
I would also recommend not to get the buffalo chicken sandwich. So it was dry. I ate most of the whole thing, and it was, every bite of it was very dry. But what was really disappointing is that it is called a buffalo chicken sandwich, and there was 0 buffalo flavoring in that. There was no spice. There was no, matter of fact, Aiden even tried a bite of it and he said, oh, that is dry. And I was like, and it has 0 flavor. Like, I just feel like I'm like gnawing into like a dry bird.
Yeah, I had tried it before that, and I didn't know it was supposed to be a buffalo chicken burger. I thought it was just a fried chicken sandwich. So I didn't know there was supposed to be sauce on it. There wasn't. There was, like, when we took the bun off, you could see a little, like, remnant of, like, an orange sauce on there. But yeah, it was not well put together. It was actually had too much blue cheese because I got, like, a mouthful of blue cheese. Aiden said he did the same thing. And we just each took one bite of your sandwich. And yes, the chicken was very dry. So not super well put together.
What won me over, though, was those onion rings. My goodness. Yeah. Like, if you just got a hankering for onion rings, you should go here and just get an order of onion rings because they were fantastic. They were so well done.
Shareable, very shareable.
Very shareable. It was a large container. Like, that's what you should do. You should go and you should get onion rings and French fries and maybe a shake.
We didn't try the French fries because the sandwiches don't come with sides. So
it's true. It was $8 for those onion rings.
Which honestly, that doesn't make me upset because it was shareable, like all of us. Like, so basically it was the side for 3 of us for $8, and I felt that was reasonable. The shake was also almost $8. I think it was $7.75. That's a little ridiculous for a shake. And then I felt like the sandwiches, the burger, chicken sandwich, I felt like they were all just a little overpriced. I think $14.50 for Aiden's burger, and then each of ours, I believe, were $13.50. And it just wasn't worth that at all. Not to me. I understand it's Disney and everything's overpriced at Disney, but I would much rather go pay Polite Pig prices and get better food, more value over there. And so that's kind of where it loses me. Like, the food, we rated a 3. We ended up rating the food a 3 just because Aiden's was, according to him.
And the onion rings.
I didn't get to try it. It was devoured by the time we were done recording our reactions from one bite of our sandwiches. So we didn't get to try Aiden's. So we got to take his word for it. Mine was definitely subpar. Yours was probably straight up average, maybe a little subpar, but the onion rings and Aiden's burger, we raised the overall food score to a 3.
So all that added up and divided out, it is a 3.375 out of 5. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those, if you love burgers and you love onion rings and you want a shake, maybe go there. But otherwise, I think there's probably some better quick service locations at Disney Springs.
There's definitely better quick service places at Disney Springs. If you just want like a meat sandwich, go to Polite Pig. I can't imagine any reason I would choose this over Polite Pig. Can't.
No.
You can't mobile order at Polite Pig, but the line moves fast.
You can't get a shake at Polite Pig. That is the only thing, is if you really want ice cream. But in that case, I would just go to Salt and Straw after Polite Pig.
Yeah, or just mobile order a milkshake and only get the milkshake at D-Luxe Burger. I don't know, like, they lost me on this one. I was excited because it was really good when a few years ago, 2018, so it's been a minute. So anyway,
6 years, so yeah.
I probably won't be back here.
No. My stomach does not want me to go back there.
All right, well on that note.
All right, if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video.